Hello, welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to cover custom topics. Let me share my screen. So I'm running a lot of applications at the same time. I have two instances of Visual Studio running. I have Zoom working. I have multiple browsers opened, multiple instances of my browsers. I have VLC Media Player running. I have multiple instances of VLC running as well, and so many other applications. So my computer is a little bit slow. Just bear with me. Yeah, custom topics, custom topics. So in our previous videos, this is probably the last video in our event grid. So we are still going to be looking at events, but for grid, we've been able to lay some foundation around this particular service. So what I'll be doing is we want to we've been working with storage account as our event source. We've also worked with a resource group as the event source. But in this video, we want to do something different. We want to have a custom event source, and that's what our custom topics is all about. So let me share, and I will shed more light on what I'm explaining. Okay, so I believe my screen is coming up. So I'm opening my storage account now. I want you to see the topic for an existing event subscription. So I'm clicking on events. Yeah, so let's assume we want to create a new event subscription. We are in a storage account now. We are creating this from a storage account. You can see that under topic details, we can see under topic type, we have storage account, source resource, we have the name of the storage account, and system topic name, it was Talipa. So you can give it any name. That's the name of our topic name. Okay, so basically, for the previous demonstration we've been doing, our topic details have been centered around some existing services within Azure. But this time around, we want to work with a custom topic. Okay, so um, that now leads us to coming over here and searching for events, um, grid topics, event grid topics. So you click on this event grid topics. I'm about to create one. I think I already created it already. So you just come over here, you click to create. I hope I am recording. Let me just confirm. I'm trying to confirm if I'm recording, but it's taking ages for my screen to display. So while that is being done, so you can fill in your subscription, the research group, the topic details, you give it a name and a region. So you are not specifying the topic type now, unlike previously when it was a storage account or a resource group or even a subscription or any type of existing service on Azure that have the ability to hold data. This time around, we have a custom topic that we are working with. Okay, So I already created one. There's no point creating another. So after you've created it and you click to open, you see an option to create an event subscription. So we are creating an event subscription in our custom topic. So, so the first thing is to create your custom topic. The second thing is to create your event subscription. And that is what I am doing here. So I already gave it a name. I choose event schema, and the topic type is event grid topic, and filter to event type. So I will explain where I got this from. This is from the application that this is from Visual Studio. So I am also, aside from just the webhook, I also have another application that is kind of like sending that will trigger an event for that function to call. So if we should scroll down, we need to add our endpoints. So I need to be running the application first. I wonder how I'll be able to do this with the way my computer is acting up right now. So let me see if I can. Okay, let me click to configure an endpoint. Yeah, this is where I'm to put the subscriber endpoints. So let me stop sharing. Okay. So now what I'll do is I need to open command prompt. Just bear with me. I'm opening command prompt now. Okay, so command prompt is opened. So let me um navigate to the directory where I have my ngok, and now I need to run the application we worked with um in the last video. So let me share not the custom topics now, the HTTP trigger. Okay, so this is the same function we worked with in the last video. This is the same project, so I'll be running this now. The only thing that I need to take note of is my ports, which is in my launch setting.json. Just bear with my computer. So I will be running two Visual Studio applications at the same time. I wonder how I will be able to do that. But let's see. So the port is 7166. So we already know this application. If you do not know it, go back to just the last video. I explained how we came about this. So let me just run this application. But before I run it, let me stop sharing so that it will reduce the load in my memory. It is a lot. Let me run this. If this video is getting too long, anywhere I stop, I will just end the video there. But I think I've laid the foundation on how this would work. So this is running as soon as the application is running now. So the application for our HTTP trigger. So the reason why I'm running it first is that before I can work with the webhook, it needs to be running, it needs to be active. Because ngok we need to connect to it. Okay, so while that is working, okay, let me allow it run first so that it wouldn't um the output screen is still coming up. It's coming up. Okay, yeah, so it's done now. It's working. So let me stop sharing now. Then now I want to share the application that is sending events to that function, which is what I have here, the one for custom topics. At least it's important that I just navigate from the top to the bottom for that application, for this application. Okay, so you'll be seeing my screen soon. I'm sharing it now. I'll still need to run this application as well. And I don't know. I'll be forced to end the video at some point because my computer is acting up. I need to navigate up. But this is the program, and we have another class here, the other class, which I would love you to see as well. Okay, so at this point, I think I might just have to end this video, but what I need to do now is the first thing I need to do is because the HTTP trigger is already running. I will also start my ngok, then I'll get the ngok URL and I'll fill it into as a webhook into the event subscription. Then after I've added that, I can then come back to the HTTP trigger output in Visual Studio, and you see that there is a validation code and a validation URL as we saw in the last video. Then afterwards, I will then run this program, this program that is sending events to that topic. And you are now going to see that it's going to send a trigger for that as well. Okay, so I think but that's basically the summary of what this video is about. So this is fine. So let me go to my ngok and see if I can get my ngok URL. Okay. So I am running my ngok now. I'm running my ngok now on port 7166. My ngok is working. So I would go to my portal now and I would fill in the URL. API, then function one. I think this is correct. API function one. Let me confirm. Yes, good. Okay, I think this is correct. Function one. So I'm adding this webhook now. I'm adding it now. The program is running already in my computer, so this should work. Remember that this is in a custom topic, in event grid topic, not in a storage account. Yeah, let me add. Okay. Then, okay. I didn't even explain the filter to event type, just to show that what we want to filter for. This app.new order that would, since you've seen the code, you just try to read through it. Okay, so it was a success. It was successfully deployed. Now, what we want to do is, if I should go to the output screen for the HTTP trigger, you'll see that there will be an handshake already. There's an handshake already. Okay, but now what I want to do is to force a trigger to send a trigger from the second application that is um, adding an event, that is sending an event to this topic, which is what I want to do. But I doubt I can run another application in my computer for my computer right now. But I want you to be having a look at this. Let me try to run it, the second application. Let me see if I can run it. Okay, I'm running it now. I'm running it now. Just it's hanging, it's yet to run, but it's still rolling. Running two Visual Studio projects in a sluggish computer, as well as Zoom, sharing my screen and the likes. It is building now, it's building the code. It's building the code. It's building the code. Well, this is a console application, so yeah, I forgot to mention that um I copied the endpoint for the topic from the event grid topic. So within this code, you are going to see the topic endpoint and the access key. So once you navigate to settings, access keys, you'll be able to copy access key for the topic that you can use in a custom application. Okay, so um it's running, it's still in the process of running. Just be observing the screen that is being shared, if there will be any trigger. My computer is hanging. So at this point, I don't know. I might just have to end this video, but what is expected is that this second application is going to send a trigger to that screen so we can see what is happening over there. I just have to end this video. It's too much for my computer to handle. Yeah, so it's saying sending event now. So it's coming up. It's coming up. The second application is displaying sending event now, which shows that it is working as expected, but it's taking a little bit more time. So let's see. To be done soon and we'll be able to. I'm not someone that gives up easily. That's why I'm trying to be very patient. I would have just restarted my computer before I started this demonstration. That would have helped a lot. Okay, so you can see it has been added. You can see there's a trigger here now. I think you can see this. You can see there's a trigger here. You can see the unit price, blah, 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 that it's being displayed here. Finally. So sometimes when you are patient, it usually pays off. Even though in the output screen, it's still saying sending event. So it's still displaying that um the events are still being sent. It's not yet completed, but it's been done. So I think this is a good point to um end the video. I hope you learned something new. It's on custom topics. I believe my introduction explained how this differs from what we've been doing in the past. Okay, so if you find this video helpful, don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day. I'm trying to stop sharing now and it's taking forever.